What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to Farm Sim 25. I'm Kimbro Plays. We are here at Grandpa's farm, I guess technically our farm now, and I wanted to do something to make this place feel a little bit more like home. So we are gonna hop in here into the construction tab, if I can remember the keybind on PC. There it is. And if you look here, we are in the animal tab. We scrolled over to others, and we have the ability to place down a dog house. So very, very cool. I wanted to check this out. I've heard good things about this, and we just need to find a good place for it. I think this area wouldn't be bad, sort of in this general vicinity. I want to make sure the dog has a home and a space to roam free. So what about right in front of our house? Right there. So we hop out of this menu. I can hear him already. Our boy. What's going on? Swap into this other camera. Can we pet him? Can we do anything? Can I? Wait, where are you going? Pup, come back. There you are. What's up, dude? I wish I could, like, pet him. Can I pet him? I can turn the flashlight on him. That's about it. Okay, well, we do have a dog on the farm now, which is very, very exciting. Cute little dog house, and it says his name is Dalton. Go ahead and fill up his doggy bowl. Dalton coming running over. What's up? Phasing right through the house. You love to see it. Chomping away, Dalton. I don't think your doggy door I think you're on the wrong side of it. Anyway, okay, so we've got a new family member here on the farm, trying to make this place feel a little bit more like ours. Very, very cool, as Dalton's gonna take a nap over there. We gotta figure out what we want to do today. Last episode, we took care of some liming on our fields. As you can see here, we limed all of our fields, got that taken care of. We do still have a couple fields that need to be cultivated. They were harvested last episode, or the last couple episodes, and we have to get them ready to be planted. I also want to take a look here pretty soon at a couple contracts, see if there's anything we can't do for folks in town. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll set up at least one AI worker harvesting one of these fields, and then we'll maybe take a look at contracts, and that will be our main goal for today as we are continuing to dive in here and figure out what exactly this game is all about. Let's get to work. All right, hopping in the tractor here. We just dropped off the trailer. Let's connect up to our cultivator. Locked into place right there. And then one of these fields we planted. I want to make sure I know which field so we don't end up accidentally messing up a field we've already worked on. This one, owned by you. It has not been fertilized. This one, I think, is the one we planted. It is. This is growing canola. It could, it looks like it needs rolling, and it could use some fertilization. We'll see about all that, but it looks like these two fields here and then the big field around the corner are the ones that need the work. So let me scoot forward here, and then we are going to take advantage of Farm Sim 25's new AI worker menus, which are so cool. Very excited to have this in the game. So a couple headlands, that's probably too many. I don't think we need 4. How about we just do, if it'll let me, oh, it won't let me reduce that number down at all. Okay, start with the headlands, 4, and then some up and downs in the middle. All right, well, that's what the game is giving me. So AI worker, are you gonna, do I have to be more on the field here for you to know that this is the field I want you to work? It says no field found up in the corner. Why not? What the heck? I don't understand. Why won't you work? Now can I do it? No. Still no worker found. All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to work on some of this ourselves, I guess, right? No big deal. Shouldn't take us too long to go down and back a few times. If I figure out the AI worker, I will let you know. Otherwise, we're gonna cultivate up these fields ourselves. Some of you may noticed my my blunder right where we were starting the last section. long story short, didn't realize that seedbed meant cultivated. This is the reason why it wouldn't work on this field. It's already in this state. So, yeah. Anyway, wasted a little bit of time there trying to figure out and run back and forth, but I've got a worker set up right here to do the rest of this field, which was harvested. And then after this, we will get them over there onto field 2 and get that banged out as well. So that means we now need to turn our attention to what we need to do next. And I've been wondering, should we try to get stuff set up for the cows? They've got sort of like access to the meadow, so they've got some food technically by the grass that's in their pasture. So I don't think I'm worried too much about them. I might want to get them some water. So maybe that's our move. As we hop in to our Challenger, we will drop this off and we will go get a fuel tanker at the shop. Not a fuel tanker, a water tank. That way we can make sure that the cows have water and that we have a plan for if we're gonna try to do any types of greenhouses or anything like that. So let me buzz over to the shop. I'll show you which water tank we're gonna buy and we'll go from there. And here we are. Let's hop out, head inside and see what they've got for sale. So here in the animals category, it says barrels, and then there's a couple different tanks. Tanks transport liquids. Looks like we've got 2,000 liters, 6,000 liters, 8,000 liters, but can do milk as well as liquid fertilizer and herbicides. So that's kind of interesting. And 32,000 liters, which is a bit much. So I think I'm between these two, and I'm just trying to figure out, is it going to be useful to have the ability to transport milk, fertilizer, and water all in the same one? I think it is. It's going to be a big chunk of our budget, but I think this is the correct one to go with. So if we double click in here, we could adjust some of the colors. Kind of like the colors the way they are. Well, you don't have a ton of options. We could switch it to black. Actually, don't mind the black. Yeah, I think that's pretty clean. Honestly, the chrome is also really nice. There's also a silver, and then the straight chrome, which I think is probably my preference. I will keep the black rims, though. Okay, so here we are. Another episode, another major purchase. We are down to $24,000, but we are the proud owners of a big old tank, which we can drag around and make sure that we've got our fluids transported. Let's back up, link this thing up, and then figure out where the heck are we gonna find some water. That's the next step. You know, the game is really beautiful. I do really love some of the scenery. Big old tractor attached. We'll buzz in here real quick. I was looking at the map. I think if we go down this road past our field, it looks like maybe there's an area to get some water. And it looks like, is our AI worker done? What you doing there, bud? Are you working? The field's not done. Let's try this again. It says the AI worker was stopped manually. All right, hold on now. I need you to do some work here, huh? Let's start with the up downs. Will you work? All right, well, AI worker's back in the vehicle. Maybe now that the headlands are done, they will go, they will do some up downs for us and knock out this field. All right, let's go find our water source. Back on task. Now this is cool. This is like a huge barge area. Wow, look at this place. Very, very cool. A couple houseboats. It looks like a barge for us to be able to get back and forth. I'll have to check that out. I'm just looking for like a little area where we can dump our tank in and keep it moving. Maybe down here, this little marshy area. Can we successfully get our tractor backed in over here? And then get back? I know this is not exactly the correct way. Oh gosh, don't dump it in the water, buddy. Don't dump it in the water. Oh boy, this is one of those tanks that has the front axle that goes in a different direction. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess We are new to farming, aren't we? How in the world are we going to control this front axle? Can I get into the water? Are you in the water? No. All these cattails. Well, this is not the place we need to be. Let's keep looking. Will we find any more luck down here? I do not know, as we almost dunk our new tractor here in the water. I am down trying to get this thing as close to the water as possible. I don't know. I just don't know. You would think they would make it pretty simple to get in like a boat ramp or something, right? Even this. I think that's a dredger, I think. That thing is massive and awesome looking. I was hoping we could get, like I said, just somewhere real quick, toss this back in the water and keep it moving, but we're having some issues finding where to go and backing this stupid trailer up. Why did they make this like this? Why, game? All right, this is our best shot. Oh. I might just have to have water shipped in at this point. This is ridiculous. Oh boy. Can we just dump it in the water? I think that's a bad idea. I don't know if we'll ever get it out. Okay, let's look at the map. We are right here. I would have swore this was our best chance to get some water. Rest of the map by our house. Looking pretty bone dry. Why is there not like a boat dock? Something super simple. Just a little area. On this little service road. This is so close. This would be so convenient. Can you get down in there? I'm just waiting for like the little logo to pop up. There we go. Wait. Refill trailer. I got it. We're in. Jesus. 8,000 liters. But we got it, and we're not too far away from home, and it should be a pretty easy drive back up the hill. Let's see if we can get this thing out of the mud, though. That's issue number one. Oh, no problem. Drives like a champ. Okay. We are down here at Morrison Cement. Thanks for letting us use your property, guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. And then this is our field number 2. So this is our property we can drive right on. So that is good. That's how close we are. So let's get this water back. We'll get this over to our cows, and we will check on the status of our other fields being worked on. Oh, I also wanted to mention, I know that I could get a straw baler and pick up the straw that's left on our fields. I'll do that for a future harvest. I want to advance through past the month of August right now, so I'm not super worried about it at this second. But that is something I know that we can do and we will do. So don't worry about that. If you saw in the last episode that we were missing out on some straw, I'm aware. I think we'll do it next time. And I'm just gonna bash this trailer out of the way. Excuse me, sir. All right, can we drop off our water? Please, game. Are we not in the area? Sure looks like it. Did I just miss the indicator? Oh God, we're going up on 2 wheels. We're gonna spin it around, come in from a different angle, see if that helps. I'm just looking for the little indicator to pop up. Wait, there we go. Dump our water. Make sure our cows have their 8,000 liters. They're gonna have to survive off of the meadow grass for right now until I can get them a little bit more. But they seem to be doing okay. Okay, and that thing looks like it only took 6,000 liters, so it won't even take a full load of water, which is good to know. But yes, they are loaded up. Our Angus cows, 3 of them, and all right, mission accomplished of number 1 of the episode. Let's check in on our field here. AI worker seems to be doing a good job getting this all squared away, doing the up downs. Has a little bit more time left, and then when he's done, we will send him over to field 2. In the meantime, let's take a look at our map. Okay, perfect. So that looks like it is coming together nicely. This field number 3 is growing. We will get field field number 2 done shortly. So I think it is time for us to take a look at doing some baling. So this isn't too far away from us. Field 11 says bale wrapping. There's just normal baling. A couple different spots, including Walter. I think it's funny they couldn't come up with a different character. There's also some fertilizing jobs, some big fields, including more for Walter. That'd be interesting. We do have the equipment to be able to do that. We would just need to buy some fertilizer. I think that might be our good next bet here. So let's take these 3 jobs and let's go fertilize some fields. So it says fertilize the field with any type of fertilizer, liquid, solid, slurry, or manure. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's accept this contract, and this contract. So our first 3 contracts ever right here. And we can head to the store in our other tractor and make sure that we've got this done. Okay, that is the plan. I will catch up with you guys at the store. $15,000 for 8 bags of fertilizer. Oof. Luckily these contracts are going to pay us back a bit. We are going to be able to use this fertilizer on our farm. We're going to need to fertilize our fields after this as well, so that's partially why I was willing to bite the bullet. But as you can see, $100,000 does not take you super far in this game, but it is all good. We will load this up, and I will see you at the first field. Not too far of a drive, field 81 just right there in front of us. If the school bus will get the heck up out the way as we bump into the back of it. All right, here we are. We have to first unfold this bad boy, and we will turn it on, and we will get going on this field. Let's roll. Hopefully these won't take too long, as the field spread, as you can tell, the working with on this bad boy is no joke. So hopefully we are big chillin'. Yeah, we're already 10% done with this field. So I'm gonna bust this out in a time lapse, and I will see you in a few seconds. And we are done just like that. So we love to see it. We will go ahead and fold this thing back up and head over to our next location, field 76, wherever the heck that is. What's the big dog in the corner down there? And it looks like we're on the correct street. Just make a left. I'll see you guys there in a sec. And here is field 76. Let's go ahead and unfold our spreader. This field is ginormous. Holy cow. That is insane. I hope we have enough for this job. And you know what? This is a good idea. Let's go ahead and cancel our worker here real quick. H to cancel. Let me hold down. Yeah, I think this is probably our best bet. Start with the headlands. 30-meter working with. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, while the AI worker is taking care of this field, let's go back. Here is the progress of this field, which, you know, it's our smallest tractor. It's our biggest field. I expect this one to take a little bit of time. It's totally fine. And, yeah, as they continue to do work for us, we've got to find something else to do. Should be the last 1 or 2% here. This field was quite a bear to deal with, but hey, we are all done. No need to go any further. And as we are in cruise control, let's slide on down here. Contract 76, a cool $9,500. I will take it. And then we already did 81, $3,000. I will take that as well. So now to field 65 for our final contract, and then we will be done fertilizing other people's fields, and we'll get back to ours. And as you can see, we got 20 grand back in the bank. That feels a little bit better. Yeah, especially we were down to 8,500. something like that. Yikes. All right, let's get to field 65. All right, so remember when I said I was going to be done with contracts, I lied. We actually added a couple new ones to our list. We are actually going to be doing some baling. So we went into the contracts menu here and we grabbed 2 contracts for Katie at field 78 and 31. Too bad they are a country mile away from each other. But essentially, we just have to take this tractor that we leased to the field, bale up, I think it's maybe straw from a recent wheat harvest, and yeah, just bale it up for them. Leave it on the actual field, which is amazing. So let's go into the map here. That's where we are. We need to get to 31. What is the best route to get there with all of this water on this map? I think we got to go out to the right and then take the big street up. I think that is what we are doing. So I will see you guys there when I get there, as well as the last fertilizing contract on field 65. We got to get that started as well. So busy day here to close out August. We are running around like crazy people. We are off and away on field 65, have a worker set up with course play on field 65, so that is cool. Really, really like this new menu. We can set them up and kind of tell them what you're looking for and have them go. So field 65 is cooking, and we are doing pretty well on our field number 2. The AI worker is on to the down and backs, so we are working on getting all of our land sort of, I guess this is cultivated to the seed bed. I thought it would have been cultivated to a cultivated state. Maybe I have the wrong tool. I don't know much about this part of the process. I do know after you harvest your grain off of your field, you're supposed to go in with one of these tools and, you know, kind of lift up and move around the dirt. So we are doing that here on field 2. It is taking a minute, but the AI worker is doing great on that. And then here we are driving our way. One thing I learned you can do is while you're managing multiple contracts and multiple AI workers, you can actually set them up to drive to a location. So if you're new to the game and you didn't know how to do that, you actually can click on any of your vehicles at any time. For example, like the harvester. I'm not actually going to move it, but you go here, you click on it, you go to set destination, and it gives you this little cursor, and you can kind of tell it where you want it to go. So you pick a spot, you pick a direction, and then that's it. You actually can have them drive to a location for you. So that's what this guy is doing. Pretty awesome, and I'm definitely going to use that feature more and more and more for time efficiency's sake. All right, first time ever bailing in this game. Let's see if we can get this set up as well. So the baler, it looks like you need to turn it on, which we have. I don't know if I'm supposed to change the bale size or not. How about we give them the biggest bales possible? We'll turn on automatic drop, and then we will lower the baler. So let's see how this works. I don't know if I'll be able to set it up on a worker or not, but is it picking it up? Yeah, I see straw going in on the right, so we are picking up straw. Very nice. Okay, with that going, what if I go into this menu? It says no field detected, so I wonder if we can't have a worker do this for us. That would make sense. I'm sure your straw, sort of like the direction you take your harvester is kind of all over the place, so maybe you do not have an opportunity to pick up straw. But this isn't too bad. It might take us a minute because this is a pretty big field, but for the most part, this process is pretty easy. So yeah, so we'll knock out this. We'll have the other AI workers work in the other fields, and yeah, I'll catch you guys up as we move progress. This is a really nice tractor. I hear a bunch of beeping. Hopefully everything's okay with this thing. I think it is telling me that our straw is almost done. So we will take a look. Oh, I don't want to drive past it too far. Pops out our bale, closes up the baler, and we are good to keep going. Very nice. So yeah, I think this is all they are asking us to do. I don't think we need to transport these anywhere or anything like that. Just drive around in a few circles, lay down some hay bales for them. I wonder if we can buy them. Give them to our cows. All right, I will see you guys in a few more minutes. Just dropped out another bale. I got a couple notifications here. Said our AI workers were done, so let's see if we can move this bale out of the way. I don't want to miss a drop for these guys. Okay, yeah, we are done on field 65. Let's go ahead and hop into the contracts menu. Boom. Another $5,800, just like that. Love to see it. So I will go into the menus here. I'll show you. And I will have this vehicle go all the way back to our house where we will start fertilizing our fields. So that is good. As I get out of here, he's going to fold up the vehicle. I'm not touching anything. And he's just going to drive off. I mean, that is... When you're managing multiple vehicles and you've got a couple different contracts or a couple different fields you're trying to work on, that is such a cool function. So hopefully he makes it home safely. As we switch back over, field 2 is moving along nicely. Couple 3 passes left. And then field 2 will be all wrapped up, which is good. That process has taken quite some time. And then, yeah, here we are finishing up our work on this field. So, yep, I'm going to keep going at this. I will let you guys know when we are a little closer and or done. And yeah, we're just keeping it rolling on this contract. About 60% of the way done on this field, and both of our AI workers on the other fields have completed their tasks. So I think both vehicles are done. Let's go ahead and hop over there as I finish up this last pass. Let's go ahead and hop into these cars. Yes. Okay, perfect. So our Challenger is ready. This one is all done. Okay, let's start here. Let's do some fertilizing on this piece of ground if it'll let us. Hold down the fertilizing button. It looks like it'll be a pretty straightforward, almost one shot to get this thing done. Go ahead and hit H. Hopefully our AI worker with still 48% full on the fertilizer spreader. So I know it was expensive to get the fertilizer purchased, but it's been nice to have it be 2-on-1 or 2-in-1, if you will, for using it on our land as well as using it for the contract. So that's pretty sweet. As he's going to back it up into position. I really do like the AI workers in this game. It is pretty cool, and check out that spread. All that coverage. Fertilizing our own fields for the first time in this game. Very, very cool. We will try to do that for all 3 of these fields, probably all 4 of these fields before the end of the day if we have enough fertilizer, which I think we definitely will. So, okay, back into... Well, we'll make sure this guy drives home safely, but back into... our baler. We'll wrap up this one. Got a little bit left. 5 or 6 bales on the field. And I'll let you know when this is done. One final pass here on our first baling contract ever. And this will wrap up very nicely our work here today on this field. Checking in on our other fields. Our AI worker has gotten those 2 fields fully fertilized, which is good to see. We have one more baling contract to do, and then we also want to fertilize that field over there, and then the episode will be over. So it has been a jam-packed August, a couple more tasks to do, and then we will be out the door. Final little bit here, fertilizing field 2. Feels good to get that knocked out. We got our pooch hanging out, watching us do our field. And I've got a little bit of baling left to do on field 78, but that is where I am going to leave you guys. Busy, busy day. We did a ton of fertilizing. We got a dog. Things are looking up. Next episode, we will be into September, and we have got a lot of planting to do on our 3 major fields. So that will be what's coming next in the next episode. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. What's up, pup? We will see you guys next time. And until then, I'm Kimbro Plays. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.